All right, looky who I have with me again today. So this time I want to know, while I introduce, how long you've been skating. So Peggy, how long have you been skating for?
6 years.
Nice. Who else is back there? Slayens?
I've been skating for 3 years.
Oh, you're right there. We can't see because the sun is in our eyes. Pino, how long have you been skating?
Derby, 6 years.
Derby, 6 years. She was a former ice skater. Tiger, how long have you been skating with Junior Derby?
3 years.
Nice. So today we are going to do pack skills. So they're going to demonstrate when there is an obstacle in your way when you're skating tightly together, like when someone falls. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the skaters are demonstrating what we learn in skills, skating 101, how to skate closely together in a tight pack. And then when an obstacle happens, which is usually a fall, so Peggy, hit us with a knee tap. That's an almost down skater right there. Slayen, hit us with a small fall. Got to be able to get around and then reform as quick as possible. Nice. And Tiger, why don't you end it with a fall? Nice. Excellent job, ladies. Woohoo! You saw in this skill that our skaters demonstrated for us is pack skills, where you're skating together as a pack like we talked about yesterday, interaction, but instead skaters fall in front of you or have small falls or bigger falls, and you saw the demonstration of quickly reforming and getting back up and getting back into that pack. So that's the next thing we're going to work on and talk a little bit about today, is that skill of how to small fall within a pack, how to get back up quickly, and what it looks like to work together as a pack when that obstacle happens. So that fruit of the Spirit is kindness. Kindness, because it's fairly easy to be kind when all things are good. Like yesterday's situation, it's pretty easy to be kind when you're feeling powerful and you're getting pushed and you're pushing and you're like, yeah, we're in this together. It's a whole nother situation when someone just messes up in front of you or falls or anything. That challenges our kindness, doesn't it? So in life, when you get pissed off, whether it's driving or you're at a checkout or your spouse or a kid messes up or does something wrong or gets in your way or gossips, complains, how you respond to that is kindness. And that is the fruit of the Spirit found in Galatians 5:23 that you are going to work on, is responding to the falls and maneuvers and obstacles in your life with kindness. And that is going to develop you with not weaker living. Sometimes I think people think being kind is a weak approach. Absolutely not. It is a very powerful way of living when someone is lashing out at you and you can respond in such a way that keeps you upright. So what if you are the one that falls? Small fall. You know, we all have days where we are not kind. I've been there. And when you are not kind and you fall, you mess up in life. It could be so many different things. Get back up. Just redo it. You saw how our skaters got back up. And small falls happen all the time. That is also being kind to who you're around, other Christians you're around, is when you fall, not grabbing and pulling them with you. You know, that's what happened when we first started to learn how to fall in a group, is often we would bring someone down with us because we just didn't mean to, but a lot of times it's our natural instinct to grab because we try to stay up and then just pull them down. Do you do that in life? Do you feel yourself going down with decisions you're making or frustration or complaining, and you start bringing other people down with you? That's gossiping a lot about other people and complaining. It starts bringing people down. Or do you know how to small fall and say, you know what, I messed up, but I'm back up? And that is what I want you to really look at in your life. And where can you start practicing that skill of kindness towards others who make mistakes right there with you in your group, in your walk of life, and you, when you have falls and mistakes, do you respond to your own falls and mistakes with kindness to yourself, as far as, I'm going to get back up, get back in that pack, and keep moving. I'm not going to dwell on this. So what do you say to God? What's your prayer today? If you notice that in that demonstration, that small fall and there was a get back up, you didn't see, let's see, who was it that fell first? I think it was Slayan, and Tiger was the last. But you didn't see her just stay there and let everyone trample over her. And there's going to be things in your life that, not maybe your life, but if you were watching, and it's more than just kindness, but it's an abusive situation. Kindness is not letting yourself get trampled on. So when there's falls and hardships and maneuvers and obstacles in life, staying down is not being kind to yourself. And at some point, skaters let other skaters pick themselves back up. So we don't help other skaters up. When you go down, you get yourself up. And that's a strong, healthy group, is when a group doesn't spend so much time on a downed skater. But I've talked before too about an injury and so forth, and you better believe it. If a skater is down and there is an injury, we're back by her side. But we give her that time to get up herself. And so whether you are the one waiting for someone to get back up, or you are the one that has fallen, letting yourself get trampled on is not being kind to yourself and the other people around you either. And so wherever your walk is, whether it's in a healthy relationship with other people or in a not healthy relationship, being kind is not just letting people treat you the way that they think they should treat you. I hope you got that message today and that visual of what kindness is. So thank you for joining me again today, and I'll see you tomorrow, and let's keep working on these skills, because we're about to wrap it up and move on to the next thing. So I'll see you tomorrow.